there! You're probably looking at this video wondering, why the hell does she have Post-it notes stuck to her face? Well, good viewer, I will tell you right now! Warning, this is going to be a rant video, and I'm probably going to curse, so if that bothers you, then get the fuck out. But this video, I kind of wanted to make anyways, but my friend Jamie was like, hey, you should make a video about it. And here you go, Jamie, and anyone else who wants to watch this. I still don't know the title. So let me just paint a picture for you. Just let me paint a picture. So, I am a person with lots of hair on my face, and you know what? Part of me doesn't give a fuck, but at the same time, it's like, I should probably get rid of this. The thing is, I just came back from Tahiti. My mom lives out in Tahiti, and I just came back from visiting her yesterday. And the thing is, because there's like no salon in Tahiti, there probably is, but it's probably really expensive. And I don't want to pay for that fucking much when I can just wait and do it in the States. And I don't know about their practices and license over there in fucking Tahiti. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm just, you know, I'm gonna go to Tahiti. I'm just gonna wait until I go back to America to, like, get my face unhairy. So, like, but while I was there, I, like, tweezed and plucked. But everyone here who has tweezed and plucked any part of their face knows how frustrating it gets. Because there comes a point where it's like, you get tired and there's so much hair and you're just like, fuck it! I don't give a shit anymore. So, you know, like, while I was in Tahiti, I was still tweezing and plucking my little areas, so yeah. But I was just like, you know what, when I go back to America, I'm just gonna do it first day I get back. Fine. So then, I come back to the States, and the very next day, which is today, I arrived from Tahiti yesterday morning, but today, I was like, okay, well, I'm back in the States. I'm gonna go to the salon to get my face waxed. And you know what? Okay, this next part is disgusting, but I have 3 places on my face that I get waxed. My eyebrows, my lip, and my chin. I know that's disgusting, but fuck you, it happens. So I go into this salon, and you know what? I'm just gonna kind of like make this little rant video, and I'm going to name names, sort of, kind of, I don't know. If you live in Moreno Valley, okay, there is a nail salon, I think, on Day Street. It's next to the Target and the Famous Footwear and the Chick-fil-A, and then there's like a reflexology place right next to it, and there's an AM/PM and a Wiener Schnitzel and a McDonald's. Not the point! So, I've been there before for waxes, and you know, I'm fine. I've been there before for my nails. They do an excellent job on nails. Nails! They do a great job on I painted these myself. But they do a great job on nails. I've gotten gel nails from them. They're great for nails! And like before, I think I got like my lip waxed there once. I don't know, just... Look, it's just a place that I go to, because honestly, I didn't really think it was a big deal. How wrong was I? So, I walk in, and, you know, I just, like, you know, give my name, and I was like, oh, I'm just here for a wax, and the guy's like, okay, it's gonna be, like, 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, whatever, I just sit there, look at the magazine, and the lady's like, okay, it's your turn. So I go to the back to get wax, and I told her the areas that I wanted, and then she was just like, what? I know this is gonna sound racist, but fuck it. So, this Asian woman, who cannot speak English very well, was just kind of like, so what do you want done? And I just said, well, you know, my eyebrows, my lips, and my chin. And she's like, okay, what do you want to do with your eyebrows? They look really big and thick. And I was like, yeah, you know, they're thick, whatever. Yeah, they're thick. And I was like, and she was like, what do you want me to do? And I was like, well, can you thin them out just a little bit? Because, you know, when you don't when you don't tweeze consistently for a while, they get thicker, you know, they grow back in, thankfully. And she was like, oh, okay. So then, like, you know, she waxes me, and then she gives me... she waxes me, and then she gives me a mirror, and she's like, so how does it look? And I just looked at her, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And she's like, it looks natural, doesn't it? And I was like, in my head, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? This shit is like super thin. Like, okay, if you have watched my previous videos, I have pretty thick eyebrows. Like, I loved my eyebrows. They were thick. I thought that they framed my face well, but anyways, like, what the fuck is this? It's fucking thin! Again, rant video. I'm going to curse and stuff. Ugh. So then, like, I looked at her and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? What? But for some reason, because I try to be a nice person and not yell at others, I was just like, okay. And, you know, she already did it to this eyebrow, and it's like, she did it here, so I can't really stop her from doing it here? I can't, like, she already did it here, and, like, I can't have misshapen eyebrows, and honestly, I was an idiot, and I let her do whatever she was doing, and at the end she was like, yeah, they look really natural, and in my head I'm like, you've got to be fucking joking, this shit doesn't look natural. Like, you want to know what I felt like when I like looked at myself in the mirror? I felt like I was like one of those Asian ladies who like draw in their eyebrows really, really thin, or like a chola or something. And I'm allowed to say those because I am both Asian and Hispanic. So fuck you! Anyways, like, look at this! Look at this shit! Like, look! And like, I admit that before my eyebrows kind of looked like a rectangle. But I was okay with that. If anything, I just kind of wanted, like, to have a little bit of an arch. I told her that I wanted an arch. This is not a fucking arch! These are, like, these are rounded pieces of shit. Like, look at that. Like, what the hell? But yeah, it's just, it looks like I just took a pencil and just, like, drew, like, I didn't even, like, I just drew a curved line. That's what it looks like right now. So look at this. Like, look. Just... And then look, like this part is like really thin, and it's just... So I called my good friend Jamie, who told me to do this video, and I was like pissed off, and I was ranting to her, and I was like, I'm going to Ulta right now, and I'm gonna get gonna get the NYX eyebrow thing. Cause like up until this point, I've never had to use brow gel, brow pencil. I'd never touched my brows. The only thing I ever did was tweeze them because they were thick. And the reason why I like them thick is because I think that they like fame my face. I think they fame my face well. That's why I like thick brows on me, because I have kind of like, I have a rounded face, I think. I don't know. I have like a roundish face. And I thought that the thick eyebrows framed my face well because, you know, thick eyebrows, kind of a thick face. So anywho, so I called Jamie, and then I just like rant to her, and like, but the thing is, like, I didn't rant in the store because I'm not that type of person. I can't yell at anyone. For me, like, as terrible as it sounds, depending on the situation, I just kind of sit there and take it, which is not a good, no, it's not good, not good. Anyways, I go to Ulta in Moreno Valley, next to the TJ Maxx, and the Dollar Tree, behind the $2 theater. Not the point. I go into Ulta, and I'm just kind of like looking for a sales associate for like a couple minutes, and then I look at the NYX brow gel, and I was like, I don't know what color I need to do. Do I get black? Do I get an ashy taupe? So I just kind of looked at it, and I was like, you know what? I need help here. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So I go to the front of the store, and there's some sales ladies there, and I was like, hi. Well, you know, they greeted me, and I was like, hi. I just got my brows waxed right now, and she fucked up. Well, I said she screwed up. She screwed up, and I would really like some brow gel or something. And, like, I was, like, about to cry, because I was pissed. So, one of the women, I don't remember her name, I'm sorry, but you were wonderful, and thank you so much. One of the women was like, okay, here, let me take you to see Rebecca. And I say her name because I love her. So, I met Rebecca, and she works at the Benefit Brow Bar. And I sat down with her, and then she said, she was just like, hey, I told her my whole spiel, and she looked at me and she's like, yeah, they jacked up. Pretty much. And then I was like, hey, can you just give me something? Like, I know Benefit does brows. And she was like, yeah, sure. So then, and this is why I love specialty stores. Rebecca, I was just like, hey, can you teach me how to use this? Because I've never had to use this before. And she's like, yeah, sure. She sat me down and gave me a mirror. And she actually, like, you know, took a brush and the product. And she was like, doing it simply, and she was teaching me how to do it and like showing me how to do it. And like honestly, the way she did them was great. It was amazing. Like it was okay, like it's not what I used to have, but it's pretty fucking good for what. So like I sat down with her and she just kind of like, you know, she was working on my brows, showing me like, you know, what to do, how to mix the two little thingies. And then, like, I'm looking, because at the Benefit Brow Bar, they give you, like, a hand mirror. So I was looking at myself in the mirror. And then I looked down, and I was like, holy shit, what happened to my chin? And, like, maybe you can see it right now. Ugh, lighting, not good. Maybe you can see it right now, but there's, like, 4 red spots on my chin. And the reason why my chin is a little shinier than the rest of my face and it looks goopy is because I have Neosporin on it right now. The fucking salon on day, like, botched me. I have 4 red marks, and they're like, wow, and like, dear Rebecca was like, they burned you. And I was like, what the hell? I was pissed. And then, like, she was just like, you know, don't worry about it. Like, just put Neosporin on morning and night. Wear sunblock. Try to stay out of the sun. Wear sunblock when you have to, like, be in the sun. Just put Neosporin on morning and night and you'll be fine. And 3 times if you want to. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, you burned me? You fucking burned. There's 4 red spots on my chin. Here, 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 and like somewhere down here. Like, it's just, what the hell? And then another sales associate showed up, and she was like, and because she was there in the beginning when I was like talking to, and she was like, hey, so, you know, Rebecca's great, isn't she? And I was like, yeah, she is. And then like the other chick was like, hey, so, you know, are you menstruating? Have you been tanning? Are you on Accutane? And I looked at her and I was like, well, I think I'm gonna get my period soon because my face has been breaking out. I just came back from Tahiti, and oh yeah, I use Epiduo on my face. Will that change anything? And they both looked at me and they were like, yeah, that does. Because apparently those 3 things cause your skin to be sensitive and it thins out your skin. I didn't fucking know that. And so, like, dude, the Benefit Brow lady, I'm just gonna call her Rebecca. I really hope I don't get in trouble for this or she doesn't get in trouble for it. But dear Rebecca was like, yeah, they should have asked you that at the salon. If you have any of those things going on, like you don't get a wax because your skin gets really, really thin. And I was just like sitting there, like, it was a terrible, terrible experience. And then another chick came on and she's like, yeah, you know, you need to put Neosporin on your chin to prevent you from scarring. And I was just like, are you fucking joking? Like, I was about to cry in Ulta. One of my happy places, Ulta. So anyways, like, you know, as I was speaking to Rebecca, she was just like, it's going to take 3 to 6 weeks for them to grow back, for them to get you back to where, for them to get back to where you want them to be. At first I thought she was going to say 4 to 6 months, but she said 4 to 6 weeks. That is awesome. Like, all I have to do is not pluck my eyebrows, and I'm okay with being lazy on my eyebrows for 4 weeks, kind of, sort of. But anyways, yeah, so, like, Rebecca did a great job on my eyebrows when she was, like, penciling, well, not using this thing, like, when she was using Benefit's browsings. She did a great job, and honestly, like, I can't recreate what she did because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Because, again, like, I loved my eyebrows the way that they were because they were thick. and I thought that they framed my face well and they went well with my face. These are too thin for a girl like me, and I feel as if like I look I look really Asian right now. And I know that I'm part Asian, but that is not the point. Just I look too Asian. Just terrible experience. But then I went to Ulta and I felt so much better. So thank you, Ulta. And Rebecca gave me her card and she was like, hey, like, when your eyebrows grow back in, come see me and I will map them out for you. And, okay, the reason why I went to the janky salon on Day Street in the first place was because, like, you know, I don't want to spend more money than I have to. And honestly, like, going to Ulta to the Benefit Brow Bar will be twice the price. But honestly, I think that it's really worth it because apparently they like customize brows to fit your face and they map your face, they map your brows to your face so it looks good. So even though I'm going to have to spend $20 alone on that, I will gladly do it because, as Michelle Phan has said, eyebrows are really, really personal. And, okay, at first I didn't want to complain because I'm like, okay, it's just something new, I'm not used to this. But I kid you not, like, when she showed me the wax strips that she did on my eyebrows, there was, like, a huge chunk of hair. Like, it looked like a caterpillar, honestly. Like, it looked terrible. So, here's what I resolved to do. Oh, okay, oh, right, wait, first. After I was done at Ulta, I went back to the salon, and I will say this, again, the salon on Day, great job on the nails. I showed them my chin, and I was like, these are also too thin, and they refunded me for my eyebrows and for my chin, which is great. Like, they actually did a pretty good job on my lip. So yeah, I'm happy with my upper lip. I thought that they did a pretty good job. There's a couple stray hairs, but honestly, that always happens on me. There's always a couple stray hairs. I just take care of it easily. But still, like, they refunded me for my eyebrows and for my chin. I will give them that. I will give them the fact that they do good nails and the fact that they refunded me. I will give them that. And then afterwards, I went to Target, really, really sad, and I put to buy Neosporin. And when I got home, because when I was at Target, I called my dad and I ranted. And then and then my dad's just like, okay, just come home, you'll be fine. And then after I went to Target, I went to the 99-cent store and I called Jamie and I ranted. And she told me a story that made me feel better. So, yeah, I went home and my dad looked at me and he's like, I don't really know why you're so mad about your eyebrows. They look okay. Your chin, I feel bad about, but just put Neosporin on it. Because, you know, my dad's a guy, and my dad's a guy. So here's what I've resolved to do. For now on, Benefit Brow Bar for my brows. When it comes to my lip and my chin, for now on, I'm just going to do threading. I used to do threading, but I stopped because it was a little too painful for me, but I'm just going to go back and do threading again. Because, like, when you use wax, because of, like, the way that my skin is, because of the Epiduo, it's very sensitive, more sensitive than I thought it would be. And so waxing, like, I'm more prone to, like, burning if I use wax. So I'll just go back to threading for my lips and chin, but for now on, Benefit Brow Bar. And I realized that I just made a 20-minute video, almost a 20-minute video on my eyebrows. But, you know what? Eyebrows are personal, and I loved my brows the way that they were. And it's like, it's just hard because I will admit that sometimes I care a little bit too much about my appearance, but still, like, eyebrows are a personal thing. If you're a dude, you'll never understand that. If you're a chick, you'll understand why that's so important. Just like, because to me, my eyebrows, the way that they were, they framed my face perfectly. They were thick and beautiful. And yeah, sure, it kind of looked like a little rectangle, but I just, like, now I have this to, like, make them more shapely. And I probably should have got that a while ago, but yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching my rant video. As you can see, I feel a little bit better now. Still kind of pissed off because you know what? Like I'm, they'll grow back. They will, but I start school in like 2 weeks, and I don't want my eyebrows to look janky, but they will. And two, there's a guy in my life that I would like to look nice for. I don't think he'll notice the difference really, but it's a valid point. But thank you for watching my 20-minute rant video. I should do more rant videos. I think I'm better at those. But have a nice night. Jamie, this one was for you, and yay! Okay, well, thanks, guys. Bye.